Cenat has been exposed. People are claiming he scammed African children out of a school. Those are some absolutely diabolical allegations, but before we dive into that, how did this drama even begin? So, Cenat was gonna do a livestream with a bunch of other creators, including one named Jinxy. So, it was gonna be a Clash Royale tournament livestream, but while Jinxy was trying to set this up, everyone was kinda ignoring him.
Alright, chat, I'm gonna go to the gym, bro. I don't even know what's going on. Alright, I'm gonna see y'all boys, bro. I tried to set up a tourney. I don't know.
And then eventually Cenat even just dipped. He literally walked off while Jinxy was still trying to set up this livestream, which they apparently had been planning for quite a while. And as you can see, this eventually caused Jinxy to just stop the livestream completely. Now, of course, the viewers weren't all too happy with how Cenat treated Jinxy. So the viewers flooded Cenat's livestream and started spamming L's in the chat. And of course, when Cenat saw that, he understood that he made a big mistake. And in response, Cenat seemed to just act confused.
Now I'm thinking, bro, y'all just messed up with Jinxy, gang.
You said what?
I just messed up Jinxy.
How?
Because he was ready for us. I didn't want to do the IRL shit, but he just ended. Like, we were supposed to play with him.
I don't know if Cenat doesn't understand this, but of course if you are a essential part to a live stream and you just walk off, the live stream ends. Also, him saying,
I didn't want to do the IRL shit, but
it's just super weird. Like, nobody forced you to do an IRL stream. Now, because of this drama, people started looking into Cenat again. And that's when they came across the allegedly scamming African kids allegation. But around the same time as this live stream failing, for the lack of a better term, something else also went down, which I first want to get into. So around the same time, MrBeast launches Team Water. And in short, for the people who do not know what Team Water is, it is a creator-funded charity. And all the money that this charity would raise would go to clean drinking water in poorer nations. So what did MrBeast do? He went up to call up a bunch of larger creators to ask them for big sums of money for this charity.
You guys here were just telling me that you really care about helping people, and that's like something that you're known for. And we were all just trying to get clean water to people in need. And yeah, so they added you to the call because they thought you'd be particularly interested in helping people in need get water.
Yeah, I mean, what could I do?
You had to donate 100K or you're broken.
But what does Cenat have to do with this, you may be asking yourself? Well, people are mad that Cenat didn't donate to the charity. Here is a tweet with 3.2 million views, by the way, that reads, Cenat still hasn't donated to MrBeast Water charity after Aiden Ross called him out multiple times. Now, personally, I think this is kinda stupid. Would it be a good thing if he donated? Yes. Does he have to donate? No. But apparently people on Twitter and even on YouTube think that he has to.
And look, while 400k might be insane to us, it's definitely not insane for them. And even if Cenat didn't want to do 400k, he could have at least donated anything, like $100. But he's still yet to donate anything.
I personally find it very strange when people call out other people for not partaking in charity. Because don't get me wrong, it's a very nice thing to do, but nowhere it's a must. Then people try to make him look like the bad guy by showing the expensive jewelry he has and saying he still hasn't donated to the charity. I think you get the gist. I think it's stupid, but you may disagree, and let me know in the comments if you do. But now what you all have been waiting for, the allegedly scamming African children out of a school allegations. A bit of background information before we get into the allegations is important though. So in March 2024, Cenat said on livestream that he was gonna build schools in Nigeria.
the process of me building this new school in Nigeria has officially been stamped today, as in terms of like it's a go, okay? So this new school in Makoko for the kids that live in Makoko in Nigeria, I started working on the school. Right now, if you're Africa or anything, or like Nigeria and stuff like that, and you know the best people that could hands down get the paint job good, get the right equipment they need, and is willing to get their hands dirty for the right amount of money to get paid and shit, Let me know.
And to fund these schools, he was gonna do a subathon where 20% of the revenue of the total subathon would go to these Nigerian schools. So of course a lot of people spent money on this subathon because, well, it was going to a charity, and the subathon made a good amount of money, but since then people haven't really heard from the project again. Now there have been some clips floating around of people allegedly going to Nigeria and seeing if the schools are being built and seeing that the schools aren't being built, but all the clips I've seen have been debunked and have been said to be fake. What do I think? Well, I don't know. He hasn't said anything. He might be building schools in Africa, he might not be building them. If not, that would be very wrong because people spend their money to fund this project through his subathon, but I think the people calling him a scammer can't really do that since there is no solid proof that he isn't building them. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hope you have a good day. Peace.